First and foremost, I just want to say, I love Andrew Tate. I love what he does. I feel like every single young man needs a positive, male, masculine role model to look up to. So don't take this video in a negative way. Don't think that what I'm saying, it's dangerous to watch Andrew Tate or it's negative to watch Andrew Tate at all or it's going to affect you. My point is, this is more of a spirituality-based video. Now, don't be put off if you're not very spiritual, if you're not really into that kind of stuff, because there's practical advice that you're going to be able to take from this, regardless of whether or not you're on a spiritual journey or not, right? Now, my point being is, when you meditate very, very often, you'll get on this new plane of thinking, this new realm of thinking, like X spoke about, right? Gekium, X spoke about this. XXX Tentacion, right? Spoke about this different realm of thinking. Now, this is what enlightenment is. Enlightenment, in spirituality terms, if you're not familiar with it, is basically just understanding that the external world that we're in, the materialistic world, the normal world, the day-to-day rat race of society, being enlightened, being on that different realm of thinking, basically means seeing the world for what it really is. Now, when this happens, this is why people tell you, and I do apologize for my voice, I'm not really feeling very well, but the value's here regardless. When people tell you that it's dangerous to open your third eye if you're not ready for it, it's because of this exact reason. I've had guys email me before and ask me, I feel like I've opened my third eye, I've realigned my chakras and I'm in this spiritual enlightenment phase, but it doesn't feel good. What's going on? The reason it doesn't feel good is because you have two conflicting sides. You have, let's just call it for the sake of this video, the Andrew Tate mode. Okay, you've got the Andrew Tate mode, which is kind of like the do, action, never stop, never go, constantly. That's the Andrew Tate mode. That mode is basically your normal life mode when you're doing the day-to-day things, you're doing your tasks, your duties, your missions, you're striving towards your goals. That's your Andrew Tate mode, right? And then secondly, you have your spiritual mode. If you meditate often, you will find that your spiritual mode is much more highly evolved than your do mode. And if that happens, it's dangerous because you have now been enlightened, so to speak. You now see the world for what it really is. It's pointless. And that's not negative. It's not negative to see it like that. It's positive because it means that you do not need anything in order to be happy. And again, I don't think happiness is real. I don't think happiness exists. Happiness is basically the state of feeling pleasant consistently every single waking moment. And I don't think that really exists. I think you have moments of joy. You have moments of joyful emotion, but other than that, happiness I don't think is real. So we're going to use happiness in quotations. When you understand that you don't need anything, so all the goals that you're striving for, all the external things that you see in the world, money, all the materialistic things, when you become spiritually enlightened and your spiritual side is more highly evolved than your Andrew Tate side, you'll realize that the things that you're chasing, the world in general, doesn't really matter. It's all kind of futile, it's all pointless. Now again, this is not negative because it allows you to just see the world for what it really is and realize you can turn on your happiness just like that. You may hear people say, I'll be happy when I've got this. I'll be happy when, followed by some sort of external thing. I'll be happy when I've got this amount of money. I'll be happy when I've got this car. I'll be happy when I've got this house, this job, whatever. That's what people say. Now, what you don't realize is you can be happy, again, in quotations. You can be happy. You can feel, let's say, content, at peace with life, regardless of your situation. Whether you're in a negative situation, a negative headspace, whether you're in a positive one. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life. We all have shit that we're going through. Every single human being has the potential to turn their happiness on. Now, the reason why watching too much Andrew Tate and being too much in the Andrew Tate mode is negative, or can be negative, can be dangerous, let's say. It's not negative, so to speak, but it can be if you're not balancing it out on this equilibrium of spirituality and the do mode, right? And this is the mode that I'm in right now. So I'm in complete equilibrium between the two. Because if you go too far on the spiritual side, you'll become a monk and you won't really do anything in society. You'll just sit there and meditate forever, right? There's no kind of like, you can't really strive for anything if you're too much on the side of the spiritual side, because you'll realize that everything is pointless and you have everything you need already within, right? In your mind, in the emotional flow. Once you understand yourself, that's what you realize. So you have the ability to turn on your happiness and to feel good about life regardless of what situation you're in. And I can teach you how to do that with the coaching down below. I don't know why I looked at the ground. There's a leaf floating about. I was like, what the fuck is that, bro? Now, if you're too far in the Andrew Tate mode, you're not present. You're constantly focusing on some sort of thing that's bigger than yourself. That goal, 10K on YouTube, right? Making this amount of money, making this amount of monthly income. You're constantly focusing on some sort of materialistic, external, superficial goal. And that's not bad. That's good. I think you should, again, find the balance. Strive towards the goals, but then take some time out to meditate, be present, be grateful for what you've already got. Because again, if you're too much in the Andrew Tate mode, in this do, constant go, you're never taking time out to just sit and think, meditate, contemplate, be grateful for what you've already got. Then sooner or later, you're going to find yourself hit a roadblock. This roadblock could be in the form of losing a loved one, or your partner breaks up with you, your dog dies. Something like that happens, some sort of negative event thrusts itself upon you, and because you're in do mode, constantly go, you realize when you've lost that loved one, God forbid, hypothetically speaking, that I didn't actually take time out to really sit and just appreciate the present moment while this person was still here, because I was constantly go, trying to find the next goal. So it's very important you understand that this can be dangerous. Both sides on either extreme can be dangerous if you're not ready for it, or if you're not aware of what's going on. And it's something that happened to me not too long ago. I realized that, through meditation and stuff like that, you know what? And I had this kind of like existential crisis of, bro, the things that I'm chasing don't even fucking matter. I don't actually need to do anything. And then it kind of made me, not depressed, but it kind of made me a bit miserable, because I was like, well, what the fuck? What's the point in all this shit then? I don't need it. I can sit here and just meditate and be completely at peace and content and fulfilled with life. It's like that stage of euphoric enlightenment. I can have that right now if I wanted to. It's just about understanding the present moment, being grateful for what you've got, and understanding that the things that you are desiring do not actually matter in the grand scheme of things. If you die right now, all the things that you're desiring do not matter. It's only about the appreciation of the present moment, the appreciation for what you've already got. That's what truly matters. And when you go too far down that road of spirituality and you become enlightened, it is dangerous. And people, especially young men, they start meditating because, I can hold eye contact with girls. It goes a lot deeper than that, bro. It's a spiritual practice. It's not about just being present so you can hold good eye contact in conversations. Now, yeah, there are so many benefits to meditation, but this is something you need to be quite wary of. If you go too far on the spiritual side, you're going to realize, okay, there's not really a point. You must understand that when you desire something, when you want something, you can never be content and happy if you are chasing something. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when you have desires, when you have goals, when you have something you're working towards, you can never feel the present moment in its fullest form. You can never feel grateful, fulfilled. You can never feel happy, so to speak, if you are chasing something. Because it's that mindset of like, right, I'll be happy when I get this. So this is why you need to find the perfect equilibrium, the perfect balance in the middle of the Andrew Tate mode and the spiritual mode. And I realized this because I got into too much of the Andrew Tate, go. And then I realized I wasn't being present. I wasn't enjoying my time with the people that I spend my time with. I wasn't taking time out to be grateful for what I've already got. Right, gotta get this money, gotta get this amount of sub count, whatever, right? It was too much on one side. And then I found, right, the way that I do it now, the way that I find this balance is I spend the morning completely present, grateful. So this is when I do meditate. In the morning I meditate. I'm not thinking about my goals. I'm completely happy and present and content with the current moment, regardless of what's going on. Whether I'm in a negative environment or a positive one, it doesn't matter. You can still have the ability to turn on your happiness. If you take some time to sit there, think about the positives, think about what you're grateful for, truly appreciate the people you've got in your life and the present moment and the world for exactly how it is in this moment, because it will only be like this once. Everything aligns so perfectly in this present moment that this will never happen again in the exact same way. So be grateful for that. Gratitude journal, write down what you're grateful for. Put yourself in this present spiritual mindset in the morning. Once you've done that, boom, then you can snap into action mode. Right, what are the missions? What are the missions today? Let's achieve this. Let's get this amount of videos recorded. Let's live stream. Let's make this amount of money today. Boom, 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 boom. Then you can go into Andrew Tate mode. And then just before bed, again, wind down, phone off, tap into that spiritual mode again. Visualize what it is that you want for the next day. Calm yourself down, go to sleep, boom, wake up, do the same thing. That is what I found is the perfect way of doing it, because if you want to be a monk, if you want to go too far on the spiritual side, great. I'm not telling you don't do it, but just be prepared. You're going to see very, very quickly that the outside world is kind of futile. Nothing really matters. The things that you worry about, the stresses that you have, it's all completely irrelevant. It really doesn't matter. And, you might find that insensitive. Like, oh, yeah, but I'm going through this and you're telling me it doesn't matter. Bro, it really does not. And I don't mean this in an offensive way. I mean it genuinely. If you sit here and think about the present moment, you don't have any expectations for what life should be like. You're not thinking, my life should be like this. I should feel this way. you're just embracing the chaos and the kind of rigmarole of life, you have the ability to turn your happiness on. And this is what a lot of guys don't understand when they go down this Andrew Tate hustle and bustle kind of mode, is they forget that, bro, what are you actually doing it for? I want to be rich, I want to be financially free. Okay, well, that's great, but when you achieve that level, there's going to be something else, isn't there? You're never ever going to feel content to the point where, oh, okay, I don't have to do anything anymore. And that's not a bad thing. As men, I think we should always have goals, missions, purpose to strive towards. That's good. But again, if you're too much on this side, if you're not taking time out to meditate, you're not taking time out to be present with the people that you're with, you're on your phone all the time when you're with other people, then how are you going to ever truly feel that fulfillment and appreciation for the present moment? Never, because you're constantly focusing on something else, and that's just the way the human mind works. We'll get to that level where we're financially free, where we don't have to work a job anymore. Like I'm at right now, I don't have to work a job. I don't have a boss to answer to. I do whatever the fuck I want. I wake up at whatever time I want. Great, I achieved that. That was a goal in my previous version of myself's head, was a goal to be where I am at right now. And guess what? I've achieved that, and now there's more that I want to achieve. It never ends, you understand what I'm saying? So if you're too much in the Andrew Tate mode, you're never going to be able to truly just appreciate life. Truly just walk around with this kind of euphoric feeling of like, yeah, do you know what? I'm just happy to be alive, bro. I wake up every morning smiling, just excited for another day. All the opportunities. The fact that I'm waking up and my body works, I can breathe. My immune system works. Everything works well. It doesn't at the moment, bro, because I'm fucking ill. But, you know, like my life is amazing because I just choose to see the world in that way. I wake up and just have random moments of just giggling to myself and shit, bro. It's like, that's a very beautiful way of looking at the world. So try to find that equilibrium, try to find that balance. The sun's coming out. Finally, bro, the sun is coming out. That's what we like to see. Try and find that balance and just keep this in mind, because if you are too much in this striving, goal-setting mindset all the time, you never take time out to be spiritual and meditate, then one day, bro, it's going to hit you. A family member is going to die. You're going to have a moment of clarity where you think, what the fuck am I doing? What is it all worth, bro? I'm spending so much time doing this shit. Not even being present with my family members because I'm on my phone working all the time. The fuck, bro? What's it even worth? Because once they're gone, that's it. You can't get them back. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. I wasn't present because I was working on my business. They've gone. So you have to understand that before it's too late. Prevention before the cure. So, balance. Understood? And I'm not a very balanced guy, so this was very hard for me to learn. I'm a very obsessive individual. Very obsessive. It's either all or nothing for me. So for me to find that balance in the middle was quite a weakness of mine. It's quite something I had to overcome, which is why I think I felt so miserable in this period of enlightenment, so to speak. Once you get on this new realm of thinking and you do open your third eye, however you want to say it, you become enlightened, you'll see the world for what it really is. And this can be depressing for some people if they're not ready for it. If they don't understand what's going on, it can be depressing. And I want to warn you about this because I know a lot of you guys do meditate. A lot of you guys do practice spirituality, whether or not you consciously know what it is that you're doing. You practice meditation to be present and to enjoy life a bit more. You know, you practice gratitude journaling to see the world in a positive way. These are great things, but they are spiritual practices. You must understand that. So with that being said, just be aware of what's going on. And when it hits you and you think, do you know what? Nothing matters, bro. What's the point in everything? You'll know what's happened. You can think back to this video, think back to what I'm telling you, and you'll realize exactly what's happened, okay? So keep that in mind. The coaching's down below if you want to learn more in depth on a personal level. Come and talk to me. I'll sort you out. Just an hour with me will literally change your life. That's my guarantee. That's the value exchange. You give me money, I will change your life. Understood? I'll see you there, bro. Take care. Wow.